Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, live in the Man Cave. You're here with me, Ryan Anderson, and we're here for 10 and 10. All right, we're going to cover everything from football, baseball, basketball, you name it, you got it. So let's get right into it. My number one topic, last week's NCAA recap. All right, LSU playing Ole Miss in Death Valley last Saturday. What happened? Hey, you don't go to LSU at night and play in Death Valley unless you're looking for a loss. Mississippi goes in there, number 3 in the nation, thinking they were going to do it. Great defense, 10-7 LSU. That's all that's got to be said about that. Listen, next topic. Kentucky goes and plays Mississippi State, who coincidentally is the number 1 team in the nation. Had a great game down in Lexington. Great by both teams. Only thing about it, it took a 60-yard onside kick return for them to pull it out at the end. Mississippi State stays number 1 for another week. Hey, Texas Christian University. When you think of TCU, one of the main things you'll think about, maybe Andy Dalton, maybe LaDainian Tomlinson. How about 82 points on Texas Tech? Yes, 82 points on Texas Tech. Hung it on them. Is this a real life game or is this NCAA football for the PlayStation? Looks like it's going to be a little bit of both for TCU. Hey, let me ask you a question. This is one of my Twitter questions, and you can follow me at Dr. Old School, Dr_OLSKOOL on Twitter. Where is Virginia Tech? A team known for great defense and also great special teams throughout the years. Where are you? We miss you, Virginia Tech. Come on back to the top 25 sometime soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, number 2, NCAA games this week. I got 5 NCAA games and I got 5 NFL games. And I'm going to give you my picks for all 10 of these games at the end. Let's get into NCAA right now, though. Number 10, TCU against number 20, West Virginia. Big time matchup in the Big 12. All right, you got the number 10 team who just hung 82 points on Virginia Tech, taking on a West Virginia team that's really good. So we're going to see what happens with that. I'm really interested to see how many points TCU is going to put up. Number 2 game this week. Number 4 Auburn takes on number 7 Ole Miss down in the Grove, down in Ashland, Mississippi. This is a big game for Ole Miss. Can they rebound from that loss they just took at LSU? And Auburn, can they go ahead and continue going forward after their setback against Mississippi State a few weeks ago? All right, my next game, the Florida-Georgia Classic, a.k.a. the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. Georgia, number 9, going to see Florida. All right, it's in Jacksonville, Florida, neutral site game. My questions for this game is, even though you have no Gurley, this is a big rivalry game. Is Georgia going to be able to make a statement and still pull this out? I think so, but the question is, are we going to get Gurley back this week, or are we going to have to play without him one more time? If so, let's chub along with Nick Chubb. All right. 2 Pac-12 games to talk about. Number 14 Arizona takes on number 25 UCLA. Now, at the beginning of the season, UCLA was a top 10 team. Talked about Heisman Trophy winning quarterbacks and everything. But hey, Rich Rod has got those boys playing in Arizona, so that's going to be a real good game. Second game in the Big 12. Number 18 Utah takes on number 15 Arizona State. Going to be a great game by both. I really think those Sun Devils are going to come to play. So that's going to be my 5 games for this week. Look for the recap, and we're going to pick them at the end. Number 3 subject, ladies and gentlemen, the NFL recap from last week had some big things taking place at the National Football League. All right, one of the bigger things that happened was the Indianapolis Colts going into Pittsburgh to play the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger throws for over 500 yards and 6 touchdowns in a 51-34 win for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Coincidentally, 44 fantasy points for those of you that started them last week. All right, now the Chicago Bears are a mess. Everybody knows that. after the unacceptable game, like Brandon Marshall said, they go and get 51 points hung on them by the New England Patriots. Really? Really? I understand you losing a football game, but after you come out and publicly blast your team, Brandon Marshall, don't get 51 put on you. All right, here we go. The Arizona Cardinals, yes, the Arizona Cardinals are the best team in the NFL right now. They're 6-1, and they're playing some really good ball in the NFC West over there. All right, this week they're going to have a good test. We'll talk about that later when I talk about the games in a minute. All right, and last night, in a shocker, ladies and gentlemen, Colt McCoy comes out and directs the Washington Redskins to an overtime victory over the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football. I thought I had seen it all. I just did, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here's number 4, my NFL games of the week, ladies and gentlemen. I got 4 of them. Here we go. Thursday Night Football, Saints versus Panthers. That's going to be a great game. The Manning-Brady Bowl, I don't know which one this is, but they seem to play every year no matter where they are in their career. Broncos versus Patriots, okay? 6-1 against 6-2. Cardinals versus the Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a big one. Can the Cowboys rebound after that overtime loss? And also, can the Cardinals keep going as they start off very well? They got playoff aspirations. Also, the Ravens versus Steelers are going to be on Sunday Night Football on Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's going to be a good one because that AFC North division has not been straightened out yet. You got 3 teams vying for the top 2 spots, and there's only so many playoff spots. We'll see what we're going to see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, number 5 is something that I'm not too informational on, but the World Series is going on right now. And as of tonight, when I'm talking, Game 6 is about to be played tonight. And right now, the San Francisco Giants are on the brink of winning their 3rd World Series in 5 years. They have a 3-2 advantage over the Kansas City Royals. If you remember, back when we first started doing this show, I told you to watch out for those pesky Kansas City Royals, even though I don't even watch baseball. But hey, good luck to both teams. I want to see a Game 7, Kansas City. Show these people that at least Ryan Anderson is one of those guys that's right. Number 6 topic, ladies and gentlemen. NBA regular season is finally here. It is finally here. We've got 3 games going on tonight, Tuesday night. And let me run them down for you. We got the Orlando Magic taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. The Dallas Mavericks taking on the defending world champion. That's the ring ceremony game. The San Antonio Spurs. And we've got the Houston Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers with Kobe Bryant tonight. And you got 12 games tomorrow night. The rest of the league is going to kick off. Before we switch subjects, I got to give you my pick to get to the NBA Finals and my pick to be champion. My pick to the NBA Finals, this matchup is, you may not like it, but hey, LeBron, you can't win them all. The San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls in the NBA Finals. Derrick Rose being back like he was 2 years ago. You saw it in the United States exhibitions. You saw it in the World Games. Derrick Rose is back, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to lead that Bulls team this year. My champion, though, my world champion is going to be the San Antonio Spurs. This is going to be the last hurrah for Parker, Ginobili, Duncan, Kawhi Leonard. Sign that contract, Kawhi. Sign that contract. Hey, that's my NBA wrap-up. Look forward to seeing some games. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my number 7 topic this week, and I'm about to get on the Ryan Anderson Dr. Old School soapbox. All right, as everybody knows, we talked about the Bears and how they were doing. All right, late in the game on Sunday, Lamar Houston gets a sack. He celebrates his sack. Here's the problem with that celebration. 1, you're getting blown out. You have nothing to celebrate. Go on back to the huddle. 2, you injured your ACL and now you're out for the year. What person, what real athlete in their right mind, you're getting blown out 51 to whatever you scored. is going to have a celebration over a sack. Reminds me of T.J. Duckett doing the Dirty Bird when they were getting trounced in the playoffs. Look, I understand there's emotion in the games. I understand that. But look, there comes a point where you just got to do your job, not get hurt, and get ready for the next game. Lamar Houston, you didn't do that. That's why you're sitting where you're sitting now. Hey, if you have a different thought on that question, follow me on Twitter at Dr_OLSKOOL at Twitter, at Dr. Old School. All right, ladies and gentlemen, number 8 topic here. One of the big news of the day, one of the big pieces of news rather. Champ Bailey, 12-time Pro Bowler, has retired. Now, I want to know what you think here. We're still on the soapbox. I want to know what you think. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know where Champ Bailey ranks in the list of cornerbacks in NFL history. I know he's going to be below a few of those guys, but I just want to know, was he really as great as what they say he is? I know University of Georgia, I think he played some of his best ball at the University of Georgia when he played both ways and when he was in the Denver Broncos for all those years. But look, it's one of those things where everybody knows Deion Sanders is up here, but where does Champ Bailey rank? He's a surefire Hall of Famer because of all the number of Pro Bowls. But is he right below Deion, or is he really below Deion? Let me know. Hit me up on Twitter. All right, number 9 topic, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This is going to be the first week that the college football playoff rankings will come out. The committee is going to select their 4 teams, and the top 4 will be put into their bracket. Now, this is going to be a lot of water cooler talk. Who should be in, who shouldn't. Listen, let me tell you something. College football, win your games. You can only win who's in front of you, and now you put it in other people's hands. Same thing with the college basketball season every year. You got teams that are borderline that don't make the playoffs. Okay, so you got 4 teams. In a couple of years, they're probably going to expand it anywhere like they do everything else because it's all about the almighty dollar. But look, let's enjoy this while it's here, and let's get the right teams in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, number 10 topic, as I promised you from the beginning, here are my picks. College football picks in my 5 games that I got. TCU versus West Virginia, give me TCU. Auburn versus Ole Miss. I told you I didn't really like Auburn at the beginning of the year, so I'm going with the Lance Sharp defense of Ole Miss. Georgia, Florida, no-brainer. Give me Georgia, as you can see. Arizona versus UCLA. Give me Rich Rod and them Arizona Wildcats. And 18, Utah against number 15, Arizona State. Give me Arizona State. All right, NFL recap for the picks. Here we go. The Saints against the Panthers. They're playing in Carolina, but I'm still going to take the Saints. Jimmy Graham going to have a field day. Broncos, Patriots. The defense for the Broncos is much improved, and they say defense wins championships, so give me the Broncos. Cardinals versus Cowboys. This is not that hard of a game to pick, but hey, if they execute, they can win the game. Give me the I'm sorry, I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Hold on. Give me the Dallas Cowboys. I said it right there, ladies and gentlemen. And Ravens versus Steelers. Give me the Steelers, okay? Give me the Steelers. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to follow me on Twitter, at Dr. Old School on Twitter. That's at Dr_OLSKOOL. We'll see you next time.